our child who's got the problem because we think it reflects upon us as a parent. The teacher doesn't want to admit there's their student. The brother or sister doesn't want to admit it's their sibling. The husband or wife doesn't want to admit it's their spouse. See, because somehow we think that reflects upon us. I can't tell you how many times I go to treatment centers and I have roundtables with the patients and they introduce themselves to me to tell me their story, and they almost invariably say to me, "But Governor, I'm from a good family." And I answer all of them the exact same way. I say, "Of course you are. Why would you think I would think otherwise?" This disease is everywhere. It is indiscriminate and it affects everyone. And I went down to open a treatment center in Monmouth County. And I had a group of ignorant, ill-informed, NIMBY, reactionary parents standing at this open-air event screaming me down because this treatment center, outpatient treatment center in Shrewsbury, New Jersey, was going to be on the same street as the school. And I turned to them and asked them, I said, "Who do you think's coming in here? It's your kids." And the minute it happens to be your child, you're going to be screaming at me still, but for something different. You're going to be screaming at me wondering, where's the treatment bed for your child? Because when it's someone else's child, it's sad. When it's your child, it's a crisis. We've got to make every child a crisis. And we've got to stop with this feeling that somehow these folks are getting what they deserve. See, if you really feel that way, then stand up and say that the first time you try a drug, if you get hooked and you become addicted, then just get up and say, well then, you're getting what you deserve. Whatever the end of that road is for you, your family, and your loved ones, that's what you're getting what you deserve. Because you made that first mistake of that drug. Now, of course, that discounts the entire thing we spoke about earlier, which is 4 out of 5 heroin addicts start with drugs that are given to them legally by doctors. But put that aside for a second. If you believe that, then what do you say to the lung cancer patient, like my mother, who smoked from the time she was 16 years old, and she was addicted to nicotine? Now, yeah, from the time she was 16 till she was 32, maybe she could claim that she didn't really know it was that bad for her. But by 1964, when she turned 32 years old, the Surgeon General's report came out, my mother could no longer claim ignorance about the fact that doctors believed that cigarette smoking caused cancer. So what did my mother do from 1964 for the next 40 years? She smoked. She tried to quit. I can't tell you how many times as a kid I saw her try to quit. She was an addict. And she couldn't quit. So in February of 2004, when she was inevitably, it seemed, diagnosed with lung cancer, no one came to me and said, well, Chris, I mean, we feel bad for her, but she deserved. She's been smoking all this time, and why should we waste any time or money trying to treat her? She knew this was going to happen. Nobody said to me, why couldn't you stop her? Nobody said to my father,